at you cause I'm so soon. I can't make no mistakes, cause there is just no room. Guess I was made like crutches, strong enough to hold you, strong enough to carry, but I can't think for you. I can give no input, only what I put in. Tired when I can't be, tired of my foot in, but I care for you. I want better for you, I can only hope that you want better also, cause we in this cycle.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna make this one real quick. But before I get started, I want to wish every mother that is out there a happy Mother's Day. I hope that you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and that you don't have to do anything. You can put your foot up and you can relax and you can enjoy your day and have a wonderful day. Um, I really do. And so thank you all for coming in and for hitting the like button. Hopefully y'all hit it on the way in. If you didn't, make sure you hit it on the way out. I'm gonna do this recap. I want to make it really quick because it wasn't enough in there for me to stay on here long. So first of all, they opened up with the Carlos King podcast still going on, and they brought Sonny and Moses out, and they were trying to tell their timelines. January the 3rd, January the 12th, and then July, and then August. It was so many cross communications, and then when Moses opened his mouth and said they never broke up, child, I was even more lost. Okay, just not y'all never broke up. I can't get jiggy with it. I don't know why. I just can't. I felt like it was a whole fraud of a thing. Then we get to um Marcel and Maurice in the car. Well, I think before that we got to let's go ahead and get Maurice and Marcel out the way. Marcel and Maurice in the car, they're getting ready to go to Martel's house that he's building, and they was gonna talk to him because Martel had just done a Tasha K interview where he was letting all the secrets out. He was telling all the that girl was trying to set the house on fire with lighter fluid, and all the crazy stuff she had done, trying to get back at her. And Marcel and Maurice tell him, "Look, we knew you were gonna act like this. We knew it. Um, but you can't compete with them. Her fans ain't gonna never like you." And that part was true. They are not gonna never like you. No matter what you do, they're not gonna give you credit. That man could cure cancer, and they would find some way to take his accolades down and drag him. Um, I just don't think it's ever any good in these people. Hi, girlfriends. How are you? Happy early Mother's Day to you. So yeah, I don't think there's any way that he will ever be able to for her fans to appreciate him because they can't even hold Mel accountable. So that's the thing. They can't even hold Mel accountable, so they can't acknowledge any accolades that he's gonna make. So that's the purpose of that. Then we get to the scene where Kimmy has called Tisha to the coffee shop, and she's also invited Sonny, but she didn't tell Tisha she invited Sonny. So Tisha gets to the coffee shop, and she's surprised when she sees Sonny come because she is Destiny's real friend. And so they asking her questions and everything. And here is where I really had this little disdain for Sonny even more than I did before. Um, why is it that it feels like this lady has so much anger and aggression toward Destiny, and you're the one that did her wrong? Like, if you feel like everything you did was right, you wouldn't have this anger and aggression for a woman. I just can't get that part. To me, feels disingenuous. It feels like it's not coming from the heart. And if I'm being completely honest, it feels like you have a bone to pick and you trying to tell her whatever you gonna get, I'm gonna be able to take it and I'm gonna do better with it. And it's like, sis, this ain't no competition. You got her old garbage. So what? I hope you find him and make him a treasure. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey Renee, how are you? Happy early Mother's Day to you. Hope you have an amazing day. But I hope this man means that much to you and that he can respect you, because at the end of the day, everything that you have told us in this conversation and all your conversations that you had is that this man has had multiple women. So and he got up on the stage and said he never broke up with Destiny. So it seemed like you was a side piece too. You keep trying to say Destiny was a side piece. Destiny didn't talk about him. Destiny didn't do this. And it feels like it's disingenuous. It really does. And it feels like you had a bone to pick and you was like, oh, well, I'm going to prove that I'm better than you. And it's like, you supposed to be her producer. You was supposed to be setting examples. All the while you was trying to steal her man. Shame on you. If that's how you feel, your self-esteem is lower than I thought it was in the beginning. Because you don't like him because of his qualities. You like him because you was able to help him put a ring on your finger so you could call yourself the wife to somebody else. Because she said she didn't even have an engagement. They just went and got married. What? I've never heard of that. You so secure that you're just gonna jump into something. Y'all ain't been dating for that long. He ain't gotta give you no engagement or nothing. He just get engaged to you and say, hey, let's go get married. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, sis. So I hope you get some therapy for your self-esteem, because it's even lower than I thought it was. Moving right along. Stormy gets to Kiki house and is talking to her. And she's kind of disappointed because she was like, I've been holding you down and I've been, saying I'm your friend standing by you. And if you really did this, you put my job in danger and my credibility for standing up for you, for being there for you. And let me tell you something. Stormy, I feel like I know how you feel, but sometimes you have to let go and let God. I think at this point, Kiki is what she is. And I've heard the recordings, I've seen the text messages. I know that it wasn't just her mother. Yeah, her mother played a part in it, but Kiki, you played a part in it too. And until you can admit your wrongs, until you can admit what you did, everything you touch is gonna turn into, boo boo, because you can't recognize it. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable and have some integrity about you. And that's the one thing I hate that Kiki doesn't have. She doesn't have that I'm gonna stand on business, I'm gonna do what's right. She got that coward dependency that she depends on somebody else to clean up her mess. It's like, girls, put up your big girl panties and stand up like a real woman. Like, we all make mistakes. It ain't nobody that's perfect. God said nobody is perfect. But what he did say is hold yourself accountable. So if you're a woman of your word, then hold yourself accountable. Say, yeah, I did this. I did it. Okay. I was in my feelings. I was hurt by how I got treated in Texas when I got there. I was told to come there. I asked to come here. They told me yes. When I got there, I was told I couldn't stay. Then I said I'm gonna stay anyway. And they had the therapist to come after me. Say I was hurt. Your feelings is valid. You were hurt in that moment, and we can understand why. But stand on it. You also did call these bloggers. You did send text messages. You did tell everybody what the show was going to be about. You told them. So stand on business and say that. Be a real woman about it. When they made that song, Just Be a Man About It, they should have made one say, Just Be a Woman About It, too. And it should have been straight for Kiki. But Kiki is too much of a coward to put on her big girl panties and say, hey, yeah, I did that. I was in my feelings. I made an error in my judgment. I stand on it. Now what? I'm just saying, just stand on business. That's all I'm saying. But I am glad that Storm is trying to be a friend to her because also the scene that I hated the most was Mel chastising her like she was a little kid. I didn't like it at all. Sis, you ain't give birth to this girl. You ain't push her out of your cootie cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing that? Why you feel like you have the nerve to talk to this lady like that? She said, I want to apologize. Mel said, and what are you apologizing for? It's just the condescending tone, the way she was saying it, it rubbed me the wrong way. And child, I don't know how Kiki sat there. Because I'm a straight Alabama woman, okay? And I don't know no woman that's gonna sit here and let you talk to her like that and she not boss up on you. I just don't understand it. You were so able to boss up on your cousin. That's your family. That's your blood. Okay? Y'all so much of blood. Y'all probably the same blood type. That's just how Coach Shaw lives. You let this woman talk to you all sideways that ain't got no familiar no family contact. And then your cousin that says she don't want to talk to you, you can throw a drink on her and be ready to fight and have your husband ready to fight. But this girl can talk to you all kind of sideways, make you lower your head and cower down, and you don't have nothing to say. Child, I'm telling you, these people make me look at people differently. And I know everybody think this is the Mel show, but to me, she looked at like a punk, a bully on this episode, doing that to that girl. You can hold her accountable without saying that. You can hold her accountable without doing all that. It was a little extra to me. That's my views. That's my opinion. And so that's just how I feel about it. Um, I don't have respect for people that don't, be respectful, because too much is given, much is required. And in order to demand respect, you got to give it. I am so tired of these shows, though, playing and using God's name in vain. I really am. That's the part that's pissing me off even more than these people on this show. Because I know it's disingenuous for them, but don't play with God like that. That's my review for this episode. I gave this episode a 4. While there were a few decent moments, it just wasn't enough for me to even be that interested. I'm gonna go a few more and see what I'm feeling after it. But I don't know if I'm gonna stick in and hang in there with doing these reviews, because now it's becoming more of a hassle, because it's like I ain't got nothing good to say about this show, and I really don't like to do all bad. I want to have something that I'm excited about when I do these reviews, because I feel like I'm in a better headspace. I have to take a lot of long, deep breaths to calm myself down when everything is about the show you hate. When you can't find a moment in there that just makes your heart swell, it's so disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's why I said, if it's like that, I can't do it no more. That was the reason why I cut off Potomac. So hopefully I don't have to cut off, Love and Marriage Huntsville. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. To all the moms. Again, happy Mother's Day to y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Mother's Day tomorrow. Kick up your feet and relax yourself and enjoy your beautiful day. Congratulations to you. You survived another year. So kudos and celebrate. Well, that's all I got for this episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified each and every time I upload a video or come live. Okay? And don't forget to be blessed just like me. Bye.